Good day, everyone. Today is your plate number 3, and to start with, I will be demonstrating on how to do dimensions in your drawing. So, as a standard procedure, you'll just fill in your personal details, or if you've done already in your previous plate, you can start it from this one, which is your template. So, if ever you already fill in those information here, all you need to do is just change the plate number to plate number 3, okay, and then the rest just complete it. So for your plate number 3, I will not be demonstrating the step-by-step method to complete your drawing, but instead I will just add on the command that you will be needing for this, since it is obvious that you can form or you can do the rest of the drawing based on the commands that I've demonstrated to you previously. So technically the content of your plate number 3 is like this. So this is already a converted PDF file from AutoCAD. So this will be the final output that you will do, or what I'm expecting you to do, and I'll base my corrections on this. So I will explain the content. You have the title here, which I have given the height of the text 7.5, a distance of 7.5 from your top borderline. So text you already done on how to create text, so no need to explain. And for your subtitle, top view, front view, and right side view, and as well as the isometric view, the height of that or those letters or lettering are in 5 units or 5 millimeter. So then the rest of your shape, obviously you need to do a command or a line command to complete this. So whatever is or wherever the location is, you just refer to the dimensions that I provided. So the red color is only your reference or your guide for the distances where you locate your drawings, and is also this one I mentioned already, the height of your lettering, and here the distance from the center to your isometric starting point. So those construction lines, I just indicated it with the dotted lines, wherein it is optional to you if you want to use all these guidelines. So but the output, I'll just need you to have this purple or magenta color. Isometric view, this is the shape, your top view, front view, and right side view. Okay, it looks like a house, so but it's only a combination of lines. All right, so I will go to the AutoCAD file in order for you to learn how to do the dimensions in your drawing. So you have, what you can see here is I already indicated the dimensions, but I have not given you any instruction on how to make a dimension. All right, so I will open the file. Okay, this is actually the plate that I've done for you, okay, which I already converted to PDF. But using your personalized title block, this will be your uh, screen environment or working area. So how you start your drawing, first you have to create, I mean the dimension, you have to create the layer. Okay, so you go to format, layer, layer. So once it appears, you just add on. Okay, put dimensions. I'll create dimension. And color, you can set any color you want, but to have a setup for your dimension, we can go to dimension style later. So we can just leave it as white or whatever, then the line will be continuous or line type, and then that's it. So now you have added already your dimension layer here. Okay, so and then in order for you to set up, by the way, I have a default setting here, dimension 1:1. Okay, wherein if I put a dimension or click any icon of dimension, it can create already a dimension. So you can see that it is here. So but this is under my setup, which is dimension 1:1. I want you to create your own, other than copying my setup. Okay, so how to do it? Just go to dimension, then look for this dimension style. All right, or I think it is available also under tools. It's not here. So where is there are two types, I mean, that you can go to set up your dimension. One is here, dimension style, and the other one is in under format, here, dimension style. So it will be the same. Okay, so once you enter here, okay, as you can see, you can obviously see here the 1:1 setup that I've created. So what I need you to do is to create a new one. Click new, and then you create your dimension. So like dimension 1:1, you have to know the scale of your dimension, 1:1, and then to make it really your own creation, you just use your name. So I'll use the Tomas. That's my 1:1 dimension, and then continue. Oh, sorry, it will not accept any other character like this one, so I will remove. I'll just continue. It will not accept the colon, so I think dash is okay. Dash. All right, continue. So here, after you enter that dimension style, this dialog box will appear. So you start from lines. Okay, then there will be something that appears here like the color. So we will set up the color of our dimension to 8. Color is 8. You can look for other colors, but I want you to be uniform, so just use 8. Line type, okay, so you can select lines here. So we will use by layer, which is continuous. Line weight layer also. So you can see here that you can choose or select thickness of lines for your dimension. So but we'll do layer, and then extend beyond ticks. It is referring to this point of your dimension, that it extends from the point of your or the limit of your dimension. So we'll just put 1, and then baseline spacing 1. Extension lines, extension line is this one, from your object to your dimension. So the color of that will be blue. Still we will select 8, then the rest just leave it. And then extend beyond dimension lines, again this one, the extra line from this limit of your line to out, or going, it's an extra line basically. And then offset from the origin, this figure or this number is the distance of your dimension line from your object. So you can see that the dimension line is not touching the object, so that is the distance. So if you want to make it further, you can increase this figure number. Okay, so that's for the lines. And then symbols and arrows. Okay, you can select different type of symbols here. That's indicate, or this is the indication of this portion of your dimension. So I choose that small, which is this one. Previously I used this one, architectural thick, which is like 45 degrees, the one which I ask you in your manual drawing before, because it's easy to use the 45 degrees line. Okay, so this time we will use the dot small. Second point, so we have two symbols in our dimension, one here and one here. Okay, so one and this another one. Leader type, you can select also this the same, or I mean different symbols. That's an this is representing if you want to put any labels or like description of your part of your drawing. Arrow size, similar to our symbols, we will make it 5. Okay, and then the rest just leave it. Job angle 45, that's okay. So we'll go to text. Text is this one, the cyan color. So we'll go to text style. If you click this one, different types will appear, but if you cannot find this one, just go to this in order for you to look for any font, which is you can select it from here. So but I think because I've set the 1:1 in your template, this Romance dash in is already there, so we'll just adapt that one. But in the future, if you want to have your own type, you can select different font here. Okay, so again, as I said, we'll just keep it Romance in, which is this one. Okay, and then the height is 2 point let me see, the height is here. Don't set the height there, just leave it 0. Okay, so this is already set to current, and then we will close. So the height, you have to indicate it here, so it's 2.5, and then the rest leave it as it is. Offset from dimension line, this is the distance from this dimension line to your numerical figure, or the number that's indicating the size of your drawing. So if you want to make it farther from your dimension line, we can increase this one. Like this one, we set this to 1, while this one now is 0.5. So we can change this one to 1 in order for the number to appear a little farther from your dimension line. So that's it. Then the rest, just leave it there. No need to change, it's already set up. Here, primary units precision, I set it to whole number, but if you click this one, a lot of options will appear. So if you want to click this one, there will be a dot and 0 that appears on your dimension, like this one to decimal. So that's the function. But for us now, your plate number 3, just use the whole number. So let me try. I'll click this one. You will see the appearance there. Click. See, there is this 2 decimal point already. So again, I'll put it back to whole number, and then the rest is okay. Okay, after that, click OK, and then set as your current, then close. So you can see that my dimension, the dimension that I created, it appears already here, which is the current. And then when I draw something like your object as your drawing, we have basically 60 by 90 here. So if we draw this one and then put the dimension on the title block that you have, let's say just an example to make it fast, at 60, that's for the X distance or size, that's X, and then comma, I'll put 90, and that's the shape. That's how you create also your drawing. So I think something like this is the shape there, and then we have 30 30 here. So how to create a 30? This is 45, so I can offset this one 15 15, then move. So I think it is this same already with your print number 3, except that we need to remove the portion here. So which how to do it? Just use command trim and then remove this one. Okay, so I ask you to make the lines purple in purple. So as you can see here, there is still no layer for this one. So again, you need to create another layer for your object. So object, object outline, we name it that way, and then we will create, or we'll change the color here to magenta. Okay, so that's it. You created already your object. So take note, instead of clicking this one and then change it to this color, which is, it will be like that, but the problem is the layer is not the correct one. So instead I will undo that one to put it back to white. Okay, so all of these object are under title block, which is your title block is this one, right? So instead you highlight this one and then go to the layer and then click this one. Automatically all your lines will become magenta. And then if you click this one now, you see it's under object outline. So you will see the difference why we put it in layer. Because for example, you don't want to see this title block, you'll go to title block, your current layer is title block, you can change it to object outline. Okay, that is the current layer. Now you want to turn this off, or you don't want this to appear in your screen. All you need to do is just click this one, which is the turn on and off of your layer. If I click that one, then enter, see my title block is gone. Okay, that's how the layer works in your AutoCAD. So I'll undo that one to put it back. Okay, so now since this topic is for the dimension, we'll go to dimension. I'll go to dimension now, layer, I'll click, and then go to this title bar or toolbar, then you can look for any type of dimension that you need. So basically, to have a proper and consistent dimension, it's better to have distance consistent from your object. So I think how much is my distance here? Let me check. It's 10. Okay, so meaning you can offset using offset. You're familiar of offset already, like that. How many dimension we need? 3. Okay, 3 dimension. Okay, so I use this 3 already as a guide. I'll put that into dimension. Okay, So now I can click this dimension, and then overall size, I can click the corners or endpoints of that part of of the object, and then I'll just drag my mouse to that certain location which I use offset to locate. So I have 90, and then another dimension, we will put dimension this one 45 and another 45. So it's very fast, and then click this one for this, enter this one, and then enter, click, enter, and for the rest it will be the same. So like this one here, I can put dimension, and then this one, enter, 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 and then you can remove this one if you don't, if you're done. So that's how you do the dimension, and it will be very easy. Now you can see that the thing that you set up and the dimension appears already here. We have set up the 1 point, the extension from the symbol for our extended or extension line. Extension line is this one, so it goes more than the symbol, and then the dimension line, it goes more than the symbol as well. So that's how, if you don't want to see this one extra line here, you can set those figures that we set up a while ago into 0. I will go back to that one, modify. So this is the one I'm referring. You can set other with other numbers here, whatever you want your dimension to appear. So but for now, just copy or follow my instruction so that all your output will be uniform. Okay, so that's it. The rest you can do it based on your reference. Okay, dimensions are given, everything there you follow. So and then use the commands that I taught you from your plate number 1 to 2. Okay, so as a standard procedure, again, save your drawing with plate number and then your surname. So I can save this one now. Okay, I can rename this P3 and put my family name, and that's it. So just complete everything. Alright, so that's all. Looking forward for your submission of your plate number 3 as indicated in my written instruction uploaded in Canvas. So again, an additional note, I have indicated red dimension or measurements here. Do not include this because it is outside your title block. So all I need are those inside your title block, because if you recall, when I set up this one, there is no dimension outside. Okay, thank you.